You can do plenty with an angle, can't you, Bev?
Yeah, there's a light in the sky outside, right? You can measure an angle to it.
You don't appreciate how that's used in mapping?
No.
10th, do you want to call him out as a liar?
This is hard because I like Bev, but he did say to me, do you know your latitude instantly with an angle to Polaris, that light in the sky. Bev, you said that to me.
So that's what it is. Your latitude is the angle to the light in the sky. So you can do call with an angle. Your latitude is the angle to the light in the sky. You can do fuck all with an angle. Your latitude is the angle. Your latitude is the angle to fuck all with an angle. Is the angle to the light in the sky.
So in terms of what you can do with an angle to the light in the sky, you can establish your latitude. So that's doing something with an angle then?
It's just measuring an angle to the light in the sky. Still do fuck all with an angle.
What, other than get your latitude? Maybe you could get your latitude from it. Do you think you could get your latitude from it, you stupid fucking...
Didn't say my bad.
Yeah.
Name is Bev.
Yeah, don't ask the person that you're challenging, Mr. I've been a member of Bev's for a year. What, listening to him poison you and make you more stupid? The reason you don't know what an angle's used for is because you're a subscriber of Bev's. I told you earlier. I've got no sympathy. I don't care how long you've been subscribed to me. If you're subscribed to Bev, that's why you don't know. Because you're surrounded by spastics and they've poisoned you and made you dumb. If you'd just been listening to us, you'd know what an elevation angle measurement was used for.
I know.
Okay, go on.
Go on, 10th.
Thank you. When I was on Bev's channel and enjoyed every minute of it, we were doing star trail photography, and I consider Bev, Emma, and them my friends to this day. I am really shocked at what I'm hearing today, and here's why. At one of the shows, when I was showing some of my star trail videos, Bev said to me, and it's on the show recorded because he said it to me. He said, you know, that angle from Polaris gives you your latitude. You said that to me, Bev.
Oh,
what
really?
Has changed?
Oh, really? I asked him earlier and he played dumb. And then his White Knight came in and started asking me what we'd do with the angle to Polaris. So Bev's a lying shit.
I just want to know.
Just want to make it clear for my audience, you should be unsubscribing from Bev immediately. He's a lying bastard. Lying bastard.
That is disgusting.
Disgusting, Bev. You're a scumbag. Play dumb with me, motherfucker, just because we've shown how wrong you are in your statement about trying to undermine us with angles, but you do know what the angle to Polaris is used for then. Fucking lying cunt. Unsubscribe from Bev Try Thinking today. Do not give him any money. Ever. Because he's just poisoning you, he's lying to you, he's a lying sack of shit. Aren't you, Bev? So what can you do with the angle to Polaris, Bev? Is that doing something for your maps? Fundamental to mapping, I would say, that angle that you'll be doing something with. Hey, dude, you now picking up on what we're putting down about that angle to Polaris? That's an angle measurement that Bev says you can do fuck all with. Yeah, you maybe been listening for too long to Bev? There's your answer. We didn't want to give it to Bev, but now we've had to because he knew already, didn't he? Lying sack of shit bastard. Right, Bev?
Everybody's on the word latitude.
Been exposed, Bev, as a lying fuck. How'd you feel? How do my balls taste?
No, Brian,
Let me point something out.
Right, just a quick question. Did you forbid the word latitude from your lips from that point on? Because
no,
I
didn't.
That shocked when Nathan had him, and you'd already described what Polaris is for. To not have that answer, I thought, well, that's just ignorance. But
no,
it tends to come in and just outline what's happened, and just for Bev to be the person that he wasn't told it, he affirmed it to 10th as a piece of knowledge he already had. That's disgusting, mate. You really have to look at yourself, yeah. And it's not often I often say in the background, careful with the word liar. But this demonstration in the past 5 minutes, you need to address this, Bev. Not anybody else. You need to address this right now.
Yeah. Why did you lie about the angle to Polaris? not knowing what it would be useful for, and simultaneously tripling and quadrupling down on not being able to do anything with an angle when you knew all about the angles to Polaris. Lying
You
bastard.
can measure angles to lights. You can measure angles to all sorts of things.
What do they do with that angle?
You can do fuck all with an angle.
So the maps with Polaris.
Maps with Polaris.
Yeah, latitude lines.
Never
Where did they
seen-
come
never-
from?
never seen
Latitude
a map
lines.
with
Latitude
Polaris.
lines. Where did they come from? Bev?
I live in the UK, Nathan.
Where did they
We
come
just
from?
have
On the
grid
maps, where did they
references.
come from?
We just have grid reference in the
Where
UK.
did they come from?
on our maps.
Where did they come from?
Where did what come from? The grid reference
latitude
marks?
lines for the third time?
Don't know.
You don't know? But 10th man...
They're not on the maps.
Sorry, just affirm again that you don't know, so 10th man can call you out as a liar. Go ahead.
Right. Some people...
No, I don't know about the angles to Polaris. I want you to lie again, explicitly.
Don't they?
Sorry, you don't know about the angles to Polaris.
10th knows that.
Just for clarity, just to make sure everybody knows that you're a lying fuck. You don't know about the angles to Polaris, then. Lying motherfucker.
You can measure an...
Don't tell me what you can measure. You don't know about angles to Polaris for maps. You don't know about that, right?
Yeah, there's a light in the sky outside, right? You can measure an angle to it. Well
and
done.
how's that? You don't appreciate how that's used in mapping?
No.
10th, do you want to call him out as a liar?
This is hard because I like that, but he did say to me, do you know your latitude instantly with an angle to Polaris? That light in the sky. Have you said that to me?
Said that's what it is. Your latitude is the angle to the light in the sky.
So in terms of what you can do with an angle to the light in the sky, you can establish your latitude. So that's doing something with an angle then?
It's just measuring an angle to the light in the sky and then worshipping it.
Sorry, to get your latitude. Sorry. And after the fact, sorry, Bev.
This is why this guy Bev mutes people.
This is why Bev mutes people. Sorry, go on, Clint Eastwood. Go ahead. Let's see two Pennyworth, what Bev talks through. Go ahead, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, so Bev here blocking data because I bring up this very point to this guy. To get an angle in the first place, it has to be based on some sort of ratio. And we know that we can get our latitude to Polaris, Bev. So you can do a lot with just an angle, can't you?
And you can measure it.
Bev.
Don't you need an elevation?
Sorry, Bev, that wasn't his question. Bev, that wasn't his question. Bev, he said you can do plenty with an angle, can't you, Bev?
Yeah, but for that...
Sorry, yeah, I think that's just the worst and scummiest type of concession that you'll be making here, Bev. We need better than that.
No good going up.
Yeah, we're going to need better than that, Bev. Not but. Yeah, you can do plenty with an angle, can't you, you fucking retard? Contrary to what you said about doing fuck all with it, you're wrong, aren't you, Bev?
When you add a horizontal...
No, Bev. You just need to say, yeah, I was wrong.
When you add a horizontal, how do you...
Just an angle.
That we'll be using to get our latitude from. Right, Bev? Doing something with it, right? Which statement is true, Bev? You cannot do latitude with this angle. That would be fuck all with the angle, like you said. Or you can do latitude with this angle. Sorry, you're just going to rumpus me, coward. Is that what you're going to do? Which is true? You cannot get latitude from an angle. That would be in line with your statement that's wrong, that you can do fuck all with it, because that would be inclusive of fuck all not being able to get your latitude from this angle. Or can you do something with this angle that would be get latitude? You fucking retard. How'd you like me calling you a retard, Bev? How'd you like me calling you a retard? That's what you are.
Like you need to...
It sounds like you're a retard when you can't concede, given that you've told us about this latitude angle with Polaris. Tell us again.
An angle, Nathan.
Just tell us you can't do anything with it.
It's all right.
So tell us that we can't get our latitude with an angle to Polaris. Tell us you can do fuck all with an angle.
You can measure an angle to a light in the sky whenever you
to get
want,
latitude.
Nathan.
So what would we do with it if we wanted latitude? What would we do with that angle, Bev? How my fucking balls taste, you stupid spastic?
You could worship.
How do my fucking balls taste is my question, spastic. How do my balls taste, Bev? You fucking
You can
spastic.
still do fuck all with an angle.
What, other than get your latitude? Maybe you could get your latitude from it. Do you think you could get your latitude from it, you stupid fucking retard?
Give it a name.
Yeah, you're a fucking retard because you're telling me you can do fuck all with an angle after disclaiming to the audience that you can get your latitude with an angle. Fucking retard, you dumb fuck, you stupid spastic.
Nathan, I hate to sound like Sleeping Warrior, but when it gets to this level, this is the point where you can start calling to question a man's integrity and his motivation.
I absolutely already have.
Sanity.
Not only have I questioned his integrity, I've made a call to action for the audience to unsubscribe from him based on his actions here today.
I'm not talking about intellect or honesty anymore. I'm talking about total motivation. All this requires is, as aptly demonstrated over the past few hours, just I'm wrong. But when you get to this point, you have to question what is your game? What is your game, Bev? What are you playing at? Because you're now just lying to everybody that can hear it. The audience fantastically can hear it. What is your game? Because it ain't about truth anymore, son, is it?
Simple logic. Advanced simplicity, that's all we ever do.
Climbed up your arse and started kicking footballs wrapped in concertina wire. Define logic and the types of logic.
You just spent 15 minutes struggling the modus tollens of the Black Swan, then you got the gall to say logic. How dare you?
Yeah. The logic of the Black Swan's wrong. Can you recite the Black Swan? No.
No.
Fucking retard. The arrogance is off the scale. Off the scale arrogance, Bev. Can't even fucking recite it, but you think you can debunk it, you stupid spastic. Dunning-Kruger.
There's a non sequitur in the modus tollens.
Who the fuck asked you?
Well, nobody.
You shut the fuck up then while I berate this spastic called Bev. Yeah, he's already conceded you can get an angle to give you latitude. After telling us, what, 8, 10, 12 times on this show that you can do fuck all with that angle you can get your latitude from? Yeah, he's just fucking wrong. And he's prepared to quadruple down and sit in silence when all we're asking for, like a baller, is a concession about how fucking wrong he was. He can't do it. He's got no humility. None. If you're giving this person money, right? If you're giving Bev money, you're a fucking idiot too. Because you're giving money to somebody who's got no shame, will lie through their back teeth, bullshit their way, and double down on their incorrect assertions. You want to support that with money? You're an idiot. Don't be subscribed to Bev. Unsubscribe. I expect to see his numbers drop.
It's not about money. It's about truth for me. Whenever I listen to people, and I was part of Bev's channel, I went in there, and there's a reason I left. And this is not truth. I think somebody just in the Discord's come on and basically talked about how this point's been put, and he's been ignored and silenced. It's not a truther channel. Whatever it is for Bev to kind of explain. But he's aptly demonstrating it's not about truth.
You can do fuck all with an angle. It's just measuring an angle to the light in the sky.